Hi, I'm Kathleen Connors-Brady, and this is my language lesson for Module 2.3. We're going to be discussing when it is appropriate to use an and when to use a, distinguishing between those two articles. So, thank you for coming to lesson today, Water Bottle. I've really been noticing your beautiful work you've been doing with the Wasica word studies and with your grammar boxes. And I really think we need to talk about distinguishing between a and an, deciding when is the appropriate time to use a and then when's the appropriate time to use an in a sentence and when we're talking. Would you like to learn about that? Awesome. I would like us to look at a first. When you're deciding when to use a or an, you want to look at the word that's going to be in front of. And when looking at that word, you want to decide what sound you're hearing first. Let's look at the word chart. What sound do you hear first? Ch. That's exactly right. So that is a sound made from consonants. That's right, not vowels. So whenever you have a sound made from consonants at the beginning of a word, that's going to be an A word. A chart. Let me give you another example of that. Here's another A. And this one is going to be a flower. What's the sound that you hear at the beginning of flower? F. That's right. And yes, it's a consonant sound. So let's think about this word. Arrow. That's right, a vowel sound at the beginning. A vowel is at the beginning. And that's when we're going to use an arrow. Let me give you another example. Institute. The I is the sound we're hearing at the beginning of the word. So that would be an institute. Let's do one more. Oar. Like the oar that you row a boat with. It's exactly right. That's going to be an oar. Now sometimes you're going to get tricky words like hour that start with a consonant, but they have that vowel sound at the beginning. The sound is what we want to focus on. So that would be an hour. So that's how you decide when you're going to use a and when you're going to use an. You just focus at that beginning sound of the word. Consonant sounds, a. Vowel sounds, an. An arrow, a flower, an oar, a chart. Thanks for joining me at lesson today. Yes, for follow-up, when you do your journal response today, I just want you to circle or highlight or underline, whichever you'd prefer to do, every time you use a or an, and then the word that comes after, just so we're doing thoughtful work focusing on this skill. Does that sound good? All right, well, thank you for joining me, Water Bottle. See you later. And that's that. Thanks for joining me.